It certainly has, and we continue to get updates from Maricopa County every evening. There should be another one around 7 tonight. So we're joined in the newsroom this morning with Mike Noble of Noble Predictive Insights. Thanks for being here. It's early, just a couple days after Election Day. So this is a race. Yeah, this is, we appreciate that. We're going to get through it together. We do know that this is a race that has been watched really closely. We know that the Republican Party will be the majority in the Senate. However, it's still too close to call in Arizona. We have the look at the election results behind us just here. At this point, Gallego is leading Lake by about 52,000 votes. What do you make of this race at this point?
Currently, it's still too close to call because we noticed that there hasn't been a race call on this race so far because they're currently counting the outstanding ballots, and Maricopa County, for example, has roughly about 500,000 ballots they're working through. They just got through a batch last night, about 50-some thousand odd ballots, and what we've been looking for is how these ballots have been breaking. And this last batch, for example, Gallego actually gained a point, which is interesting because Trump has been really outperforming in Maricopa County, but Lake has been either middling or slightly underperforming. So what we're waiting for is the rest of these results come in. They still have many of the other counties are still reporting, such as the rurals and then Pima County. So as we get those come in, but she needs statistically she needs to clear about 54% of the total ballots remaining in order to come out on top to take the lead from Gallego.
What are the chances that something like that could happen in the coming days?
Probably 1 in 3, 1 in 4. It's not impossible by any stretch, but the odds are less likely than more likely that Lake will be able to overcome. But again, that's why they haven't called the race yet, and we're waiting to get more data and get more of these ballots dwindled down to have a better sense to call the race, because the last thing you want to do is make the wrong call.
Mm-hmm. And we know there's a lot that goes into these projections from our partners at the AP and also CBS News. They look at the statistics. They look and see, hey, statistically, can this person catch up? What are some of your other big takeaways when it comes to not just this race, but some of the other big races we're still waiting on results for across the state and the county?
Well, yeah, so there's also a couple of the state Senate races, but we're currently congressional races. There's 2 main ones following because the control for the House of Representatives over there in Congress is very close, and we have 2 battleground states here in Arizona, which they turn out to be battlegrounds because you have Arizona's 1st congressional district, which is David Schweikert in northeast Arizona, and then one down in southeast. And so, as you can see with David Schweikert over here, he currently has actually been pulling ahead as these final ballots are being counted. So he currently has about a 10,000 vote lead over Shaw. So he's in a pretty good position. Who's in a closer position is down south of Juan Ciscomani, down in southern Arizona. He only has about a 2,000 vote lead, I think last I checked.
Yeah, and this is actually a rematch from 2022, the same two candidates running for this race. We're going to have you back here in just about an hour. We'll go a little bit deeper into this and sort of what's at stake when it comes to the House, the balance of power there. So all eyes on Arizona, once again, at least in this respect. So it'll definitely be interesting to watch in the coming days for sure.
Yeah, no, it's competitive, and I know, stay tuned.
Okay, Mike, thank you so much. Send it back to you guys in studio.